If you're over 50, you need to hear this, because one of the most powerful ways to protect your eyes and keep your retina healthy is sitting right in your kitchen cabinet. And most people walk past it every single day. I'm talking about a tiny seed that has the strength to support your vision, reduce inflammation, and give your eyes the nutrients they desperately need as you age. And once you understand why your eyes change after 50, this is going to make a lot of sense. As we get older, both men and women go through natural changes that slowly affect the way light enters the eye, the way the retina processes signals, and even the way blood flows through these delicate tissues. The protective pigments in the macula start to thin out, the lenses become less flexible, dryness becomes more common, and for many people that gradual blurriness or difficulty focusing at night starts creeping in. It's not sudden, it's slow, steady, and easy to overlook until one day you realize you're straining more than you used to. That's exactly why your diet matters more now than ever. The eyes are constantly exposed to oxidative stress from sunlight, screens, and everyday environmental factors. They rely on antioxidants, healthy fats, and carotenoids to stay resilient. And this is where the magic of chia seeds comes in. These tiny seeds are loaded with omega-3s, which help support retinal cells and keep inflammation down. They're rich in antioxidants that help protect the macula from damage. They even contain important minerals that support the tiny blood vessels feeding oxygen to your eyes. The beautiful part is how easy it is to make chia seeds work for you. If you're someone who wakes up early, adding a spoonful of chia seeds to your morning oatmeal, yogurt, or water is one of the best ways to start the day. Your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently when you're hydrated and calm, so breakfast is the perfect time. If you tend to feel heavy after meals, try spreading your chia intake throughout the day, half in the morning, half in the afternoon. It helps stabilize blood sugar and keep steady energy flowing, which indirectly benefits blood flow to the eyes as well. Lifestyle plays a massive part in protecting your vision as you age. A short daily walk can increase circulation not just to your heart and muscles, but also to your retina. Gentle stretching or deep breathing lowers stress hormones, and that's important because chronic stress constricts the tiny vessels that feed the back of your eyes. Staying well hydrated keeps your tear film healthy and prevents irritation that can make your vision seem worse than it is. And giving your eyes a break from screens for just 20 seconds every 20 minutes helps reduce fatigue and protects those retinal cells from unnecessary strain. Your mental well-being matters too. When you're frustrated, rushed, or overwhelmed, your nervous system tenses up, and that affects the way your eyes focus. But when you're calm, grounded, and present, even your vision feels clearer. So take a moment each day for yourself, maybe while you're preparing your chia seeds, just to breathe deeply and relax your mind. Nutrition is the foundation that supports all of this, and that's why this one simple seed can make such a meaningful difference. Adding chia regularly gives your body steady omega-3s, stabilizes inflammation, supports your retina, and helps protect those precious pigments that keep your vision sharp and vibrant as you age. Combine that with smart timing, gentle movement, hydration, and a peaceful mind, and you give your eyes the environment they need to stay strong for years to come. The gradual changes in the eyes after age 50 make antioxidants and healthy fats essential for protecting the retina and maintaining clear vision. Chia seeds provide omega-3s, antioxidants, and minerals that support macular health, reduce inflammation, and strengthen tiny blood vessels in the eyes. Morning consumption of chia seeds improves absorption and helps stabilize blood sugar and energy levels throughout the day. Daily habits like walking, staying hydrated, screen breaks, and stress reduction directly support eye circulation, tear health, and retinal function. Combining nutrient-dense foods like chia seeds with mindful lifestyle choices creates a strong foundation for long-term vision protection as you age. The gradual changes in the eyes after age 50 make antioxidants and healthy fats essential for protecting the retina and maintaining clear vision. And this becomes clearer when you understand what actually happens inside the eye as the decades go by. After 50, the protective pigments that sit in the macula begin to thin out, and these pigments are responsible for filtering harmful blue light and keeping the sensitive retinal cells safe from oxidative stress. As these pigments decline, the retina becomes more vulnerable to everyday stressors like sunlight pollution and screen exposure. The lens of the eye also becomes less flexible with age, which makes focusing on near objects more challenging and can give you that feeling that your eyes tire faster than they used to. At the same time, the fluid balance and tear film of the eye can shift, leading to dryness, irritation, or a gritty sensation that only adds more strain when you're trying to focus. Another important change that happens slowly is the reduction in blood flow to the tiny vessels that supply the retina. The retina requires a constant stream of nutrients and oxygen to function at its best, but age-related stiffness in blood vessels can make this delivery less efficient. When circulation drops, retinal cells may not receive the nourishment they need, which can affect clarity, sharpness, and contrast sensitivity. These are subtle shifts that many people don't notice at first, but over time, they add up and contribute to the common experience of gradual visual decline. This is why antioxidants become incredibly important. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage cells and accelerate aging in the eye. When you supply your body with a steady stream of antioxidant-rich foods, you're essentially reinforcing the protective barrier inside the eye and helping the retina resist long-term wear and tear. Healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids, also take on a larger role after 50. The retina is actually one of the most fatty tissues in the body, and it relies on omega-3s to maintain the structure and fluidity of its cell membranes. Without enough healthy fats, the retina becomes more susceptible to inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which are major contributors to age-related eye changes. Since the body cannot produce omega-3s on its own, they must come from the diet, and as people age, their absorption efficiency can change, making dietary choices even more important. Omega-3s also support the stability of the tear film, which helps prevent dryness and irritation, two issues that can significantly impact comfort and clarity when reading, driving, or using screens. The combination of antioxidants and healthy fats forms a protective shield for the eyes. Antioxidants fight off the oxidative stress that accelerates retinal wear, while healthy fats reinforce the physical structure of retinal cells and help maintain the smooth functioning of the visual system. Together, they support macular pigment density, promote healthier blood flow, and help reduce low-grade inflammation in the delicate tissues of the eye. For people over 50, this becomes a critical strategy because the body naturally becomes less efficient at repairing cellular damage. By consistently nourishing the eyes with the right types of nutrients, you help slow down these age-related changes and support clearer, more comfortable vision for years to come. Chia seeds provide omega-3 as antioxidants and minerals that support macular health, reduce inflammation, and strengthen the tiny blood vessels in the eyes. And understanding how these nutrients work inside the visual system helps explain why such a small seed can have such a meaningful impact. The retina is a highly active tissue with one of the highest metabolic demands in the entire body, which means it uses a tremendous amount of oxygen and nutrients every single second. Because of this, it is also more vulnerable to oxidative stress, and the antioxidants found in chia seeds help neutralize this stress before it can damage retinal cells. These antioxidants work like shields, protecting the macula, the central part of the retina responsible for sharp, detailed vision from the gradual decline that often occurs with age. The omega-3 fatty acids in chia seeds, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, play a unique role in supporting the structural integrity of the retinal cells. The retina itself contains a large concentration of DHA, a specific type of omega-3, and while chia seeds do not provide DHA directly, their ALA content helps your body create the building blocks necessary for retinal protection. Omega-3s also help regulate inflammation within the eye. Inflammation is a natural process, but when it becomes chronic or unbalanced, it can contribute to conditions that affect vision clarity and comfort. By providing a consistent dietary source of omega-3s, chia seeds help keep inflammatory pathways in check, supporting long-term eye comfort and healthier retinal tissue. Chia seeds also deliver important minerals like magnesium and zinc, which play supportive roles in eye physiology. Zinc helps transport vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it assists in the production of melanin, a protective pigment that shields the eye from damaging light. Magnesium helps support proper muscle function and vascular tone, including the tiny muscles that help the eyes adjust and the delicate vessels that feed the retinal layers. When these vessels function well, the retina receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to operate with precision. Strong vascular health is essential because restricted or inefficient blood flow can diminish the retina's ability to function at its highest level. The fiber in chia seeds also plays an indirect but meaningful role in eye health. By supporting gut health and stabilizing blood sugar levels, chia seeds help reduce fluctuations that can impact blood flow and inflammation throughout the body, including in the eyes. Stable blood sugar is particularly important because high or erratic blood glucose can strain the small vessels in the retina over time. Keeping these vessels flexible and nourished is essential for maintaining the crisp, sharp vision that many people begin to lose gradually after 50. Hydration is another overlooked factor in eye health, and chia seeds naturally support hydration because of their ability to absorb water and create a gel-like texture. When consumed with adequate liquids, they help maintain a more stable fluid balance within the body. Proper hydration supports a healthy tear film, which protects the surface of the eye, allows light to enter smoothly, and reduces dryness, irritation, and blurriness. Many adults over 50 experience mild to moderate dry eye symptoms without realizing that their hydration habits may be contributing to the discomfort, and chia seeds can offer gentle support in this area. By combining omega-3 fats, antioxidants, minerals, and hydration benefits, chia seeds become a multitasking supplement for overall eye wellness. They nourish the macula, support retinal circulation, reduce inflammation, and create an environment where the eyes can function more comfortably and efficiently as the years go by. Morning consumption of chia seeds improves absorption and helps stabilize blood sugar and energy levels throughout the day. And this timing becomes even more important as you move past the age of 50 because your body's nutrient needs, hormonal rhythms, and metabolic processes begin to shift. When you start your morning with chia seeds, you give your digestive system a gentle, steady source of nutrients that your body can use right away. After a night of fasting, your cells are more responsive, your stomach is more prepared to absorb nutrients, and your metabolism is naturally primed to receive fuel. This makes the antioxidants, omega-3s fiber, and minerals in chia seeds more available to the body, allowing them to support your eyes, your circulation, and your overall energy far more effectively than if you consume them later while digestion is sluggish or mixed with heavier meals. Blood sugar stability becomes a major factor after 50 because many people begin noticing that their energy dips more quickly, they feel more fatigue after meals, or they experience those late morning or mid-afternoon crashes that make it harder to stay focused. When you consume chia seeds in the morning, the soluble fiber forms a gentle gel that slows the breakdown of carbohydrates. Instead of a fast spike and a fast crash, glucose is released steadily, which helps maintain clearer thinking, more consistent energy, and better blood flow to the eyes and brain. This slow release also prevents the tiny blood vessels in the eyes from being exposed to sharp changes in blood sugar levels, which over the long term can strain these delicate structures. Another benefit of morning consumption is hydration support. Many people wake up slightly dehydrated, especially older adults whose natural thirst signals decline with age. Chia seeds absorb up to 10 times their weight in water, and when you soak them or mix them with liquids early in the day, they help you replenish that lost hydration more effectively. A hydrated body supports a healthy tear film, which directly affects clarity of vision, eye comfort, and the reduction of dryness. This becomes more relevant for those who wake up with gritty or irritated eyes, because that first dose of hydration combined with chia's water binding ability can help restore moisture balance more quickly. Eating chia seeds in the morning also helps support digestion throughout the day, which indirectly affects nutrient absorption. An early boost of fiber encourages smooth, steady movement through the digestive tract, which helps prevent bloating, sluggishness, or discomfort later on. A well-functioning digestive system is better at absorbing antioxidants, minerals, and healthy fats, and this supports every system of the body, including the eyes. When your digestion is balanced early, it sets the tone for the entire day and helps stabilize your appetite, making it easier to avoid overeating or consuming processed foods that contribute to inflammation. For people who struggle with mid-morning hunger or cravings, chia seeds provide a grounded sense of fullness that lasts several hours. This steadiness reduces the urge to snack on sugary or salty foods that can cause sudden changes in blood pressure or inflammation, which indirectly impact the health of the eye's tiny vessels. The protein and fiber combination in chia seeds slows digestion just enough to give your body a sustained release of nutrients without feeling heavy, which is especially helpful for older adults who want steady energy for walking, working, or daily routines. The morning timing also aligns with your body's natural cortisol rhythm, which peaks early in the day. When cortisol is balanced, your metabolism functions better, your inflammation stays under better control, and your energy feels smoother. Pairing chia seeds with this natural rhythm helps your body work with itself rather than against itself. By giving your system slow burning energy, hydration, and nutrient density at the time it needs it most, you support the eyes, the brain, and the cardiovascular system in a way that creates more stability throughout the day. This is why that simple morning habit becomes a foundation for smoother energy, balanced blood sugar, healthier eyes, and more resilient overall well-being as you age. Daily habits like walking, staying hydrated, taking screen breaks, and reducing stress directly support eye circulation, tear health, and retinal function, and these habits become even more important after 50 because the eyes naturally become more sensitive to strain and less efficient at recovering from daily stressors. When you incorporate simple, consistent movements like walking into your routine, you help stimulate blood flow throughout the entire body, including the tiny vessels that supply oxygen and nutrients to the retina. These vessels are extremely delicate, and when blood flow slows due to aging, inactivity, or stiffness in the arteries, the retina doesn't receive the support it needs to function at its highest level. Walking increases circulation without overwhelming the body, making it one of the most effective and gentle ways to nourish the eyes from the inside out. Even a slow, paced walk helps improve oxygen delivery, reduce inflammation, and support the overall health of the visual system in a way that adds up significantly over time. Hydration plays another central role in eye health, especially as adults grow older. The natural production of tears tends to decline with age, which can lead to dryness, irritation, and a feeling of heaviness in the eyes. When the tear film becomes unstable, the surface of the eye becomes more vulnerable to environmental irritants, and vision can appear less sharp or clear. Drinking water consistently throughout the day keeps the tear film balanced and supports the smooth movement of the eyelids across the surface of the eye. Proper hydration also supports the fluid pressure within the eye, helping maintain equilibrium in the ocular environment. Many people don't realize that even mild dehydration can affect the clarity of vision, contributing to fatigue and eye strain, which is why keeping water nearby and taking small sips regularly can make such a difference. Taking breaks from screens is another essential habit that supports the eyes, especially in a world where people spend more time on digital devices than ever before. Staring at screens reduces blink rate, which causes the surface of the eye to dry out. It also forces the focusing muscles to remain fixed for long periods, contributing to strain and discomfort. Using the 20-20-20 rule, every 20 minutes, looking at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds allows the muscles to relax and the tear film to reset. These tiny pauses can help prevent the cumulative stress that often leads to headaches, blurry vision, and fatigue. For older adults whose focusing ability is already reduced due to age, related lens stiffness, these breaks are especially important because they prevent the buildup of tension that the eyes may not recover from as quickly as they once did. Stress management is another key factor in maintaining healthy eyes. When the body is under stress, the sympathetic nervous system becomes more active, which can constrict blood vessels, including the small vessels in the eyes. This reduces circulation and oxygen delivery to the retina. Chronic stress also increases inflammation throughout the body, which can affect the visual system over time. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, gentle stretching, or even quiet moments of stillness help calm the nervous system and improve overall circulation. The eyes are incredibly sensitive to these internal shifts, and they respond positively when the body is in a state of balance. A calm mind leads to a more relaxed visual system, which enhances focus, comfort, and clarity. Together, these daily habits create a supportive environment that protects the eyes from the stresses of aging. Walking maintains circulation, hydration stabilizes the tear film, screen breaks reduce muscle strain, and stress reduction improves overall eye comfort. When practiced consistently, these habits reinforce each other and help the eyes function with greater ease and resilience throughout the day. Combining nutrient-dense foods like chia seeds with mindful lifestyle choices creates a strong foundation for long-term vision protection as you age, and this becomes even more powerful when you understand how each element works together to support the eyes from multiple angles. Nutrition gives the eyes the raw materials they need, while lifestyle habits help the body use those materials effectively. As the years go by, the eyes become more sensitive to oxidative stress, changes in blood flow, and overall inflammation. When your diet is rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, minerals, and hydrating foods, you strengthen the internal environment that your eyes rely on every day. Chia seeds, leafy greens, colorful fruits, nuts, seeds, and omega-rich foods help nourish the retina, maintain macular pigment, support tear production, and keep inflammation under control. But these foods work best when your lifestyle supports consistent circulation and a calm, balanced nervous system. Your daily routine has a major impact on how well your eyes function. Movement increases blood flow, and with better blood flow comes better nutrient delivery to the retina. When you include gentle exercise like walking, stretching, or light strength training, you help your cardiovascular system deliver oxygen, rich blood to the tiny vessels in the eye that depend on a steady supply to function. Without movement, circulation slows, and the eyes receive fewer nutrients even if your diet is excellent. This is why nutrition and lifestyle must work hand in hand. A healthy diet provides the protective compounds, but movement ensures those compounds actually reach the cells that need them. Hydration is another essential part of this foundation. Older adults often underestimate how much hydration influences their vision. The eyes require a stable, healthy tear film to stay clear, moist, and comfortable. When hydration levels drop, the tear film becomes unstable, leading to burning, dryness, irritation, and blurred vision. Drinking water consistently is just as important as eating the right foods because nutrients travel through water-based pathways in the body. Without proper hydration, even the best antioxidant-rich foods can't circulate efficiently. And when you include hydrating foods like chia seeds, cucumbers, or fruits with high water content, you support not just digestion and energy, but also the moisture balance of the eyes. Another part of this foundation is stress management, which many people overlook. Stress affects the eyes more than people realize. When you're tense or anxious, blood vessels constrict, including the tiny vessels that support retinal tissue. This reduces the oxygen supply and can contribute to eye strain, headaches, and fatigue. By incorporating moments of calm, like breathing exercises, meditation, quiet reflection, or simply pausing to relax your shoulders, you help the eyes function in a more balanced state. Your visual system is closely tied to your nervous system, and when your mind relaxes, your eyes relax too. Screen habits also play a huge role in protecting your vision over time. Digital screens force the eye muscles to stay engaged for long periods, and the reduced blink rate causes dryness and irritation. Small changes like adjusting screen brightness, increasing text size, or following the 20-20-20 rule reduce strain and support long-term retinal comfort. When combined with proper nutrition and hydration, these simple habits allow your eyes to recover more effectively from daily stress. All of these elements, nutrition, hydration, movement, stress reduction, and screen awareness, create a system of protection for your eyes that becomes especially valuable after age 50. When they work together consistently, they help preserve clarity, comfort, sharpness, and long-term retinal resilience. You said also give a strong ending, stuff ChatGPT said. Here is a strong, natural, Dr. Mandell style closing you can use, and remember, the choices you make today shape the way you see tomorrow. Your eyes don't just need quick fixes, they need steady support, nourishment, and calmness day after day. When you give them the right foods, when you take those few minutes to breathe, walk, hydrate, and reset, you're not just protecting your vision, you're investing in your independence, your confidence, and the ability to keep enjoying the world with clarity and comfort. Stay consistent, stay gentle with yourself, and let these simple habits guide you towards stronger, healthier eyes for years to come.